Brooksaw Antiques here today. We have this 1961 to 1963 Tower Citation 88 vintage portable typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. Up top is the adjustable paper guide. This helps you guide the page in straight, and I like to line that up with the edge of the platen, which is the main roller that feeds the page. This is the paper support arm that flips up from the back, and these are the margins. And I'm going to set these about 0 and 75, about the length of the page. This is the paper bell that sits on top, holds the page down. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. You hit the flying space, kicks back to the beginning, it skips 1, 2, or 3. Right now we have it on single, but if you want double, you just flip that switch back 1, skips 2, 1 more, it skips 3. We're going to keep it on single and finish typing. As you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence in red on the next line. Switch from black to red. There's a switch on the right side. Flip it all the way down. It prints the bottom portion of the ribbon. If you have it in the middle, that's the stencil. It doesn't print anything. It just leaves a stencil for copying purposes. And when you have it on the top, it prints the top portion of the ribbon. We're going to keep it on the bottom and print red. Very nice typing machine. This is very similar to Smith Corona around this year. Made by Smith Corona as a contract from Sears Tower. So it's very similar. This is actually seems to be a little bit more luxurious, modern style. I went ahead and put that back up to the top to print black. So when we start printing again, it goes back to black. To pull the page out easy, there's a switch on the right side here. Flip it forward and it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easier, load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip that back before you load the next page or else it won't load correctly. And flip these down for now. Backspace on the left side. Very good. Shift on each side and a shift lock on the left. To clear that, just hit the shift button again. Tab on the right side of the keyboard. And to set and clear the tabs is right next to that, to the right of that. So right now we want to have a few tabs set. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and clear each one by hitting tab and then clear, tab and then clear. And we're going to set one in the middle by hitting the set button, pushing it down, and then going back to the beginning, and it stops there. That works good. All the tab functions work good. And move the carriage over and open the hood. All the brand new ribbon is loaded on the left side, so it's pulling to the right. And if you want to change that direction, right here where my thumb is above the backspace, you flip it up and it'll start pulling counterclockwise to the left. We do want to keep it pulling to the right, so we're going to keep that down. Carriage release on each side, very smooth. And this button here, if you pull it out, it disables the spacing when you turn the knob, so you can get to an exact spot on the page. If you push it in, you get those clicks. Each one of those clicks is one space. And the same concept with this lever here on the inside. If you push it down, it'll disable the spacing. You push it up, get those clicks, and that's it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.